Hello and welcome to Buildings of Tomorrow. My name is John Lester, and in this episode we'll be talking about some of the challenges that we face when we collect data across the building. I'm joined today by Tyson Suter, the Global Business Development Manager for Digitalisation at Siemens Smart Infrastructure. Tyson, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We talked a lot about data. There's more data to collect. What are some of the challenges that we run into when we try to collect data?
Yeah, so the biggest problem anyone that's trying to collect data faces in this industry is what systems are there, how do I connect to them, what are the available methods. So if we go outside of a building or the building industry or smart infrastructure industry, we see that the software solution for collecting data is easy. Mm-hmm. It's REST APIs, it's all through software, it's cloud to cloud, or it's even device to cloud. Either way, it's a very soft touch on collecting data. Mm. That's something that we support and anyone needs to support within the industry. The tough conversation comes when you're talking about the traditional systems. So we've made some really big strides forward in our industry, talking about BACnet and IP systems, but we still have many different protocols and a lot of proprietary protocols within the field. So you have LON, Modbus, and these are somewhat open, but then there's also proprietary systems depending on the hardware. So, and then you have the systems that not just BMSs, but fire or vertical transport or waste. Some of them are sitting on OPCs, some are not. So the conversation can be quite different depending on what you want to achieve.
And just quickly, when you mention traditional industries, this is what you're talking about, right? The fire, the building automation, exactly. The vertical transport, all of these things which have been built into buildings for decades, mm-hmm. and that have always been designed to exist in their own right, mm-hmm. not designed to be connected and communicate externally.
Exactly. They're built for reliability. Mm-hmm. So they're built to make sure that they work. Now, we're seeing a big shift over the last 5 to 10 years. But where they're offering some sort of connectivity between them, be it through MQTT or a CSV export, anything like that solves the problem.
Any data transfer works.
Exactly. But the problem that a lot of people have when they first enter the industry is, I'll just make one solution for every system. That doesn't really work. So even when you're talking an open protocol like BACnet, depending on what's installed and talking on that network, will completely change the method in which you need to interact with it. So it becomes this problem that you need to slowly face and slowly address. Now there's a lot of great players in this industry that are solving this problem. And as the new releases of BACnet and different protocols come to the market, like the new BACnet SC protocol, this will solve a lot of problems we face in the industry. It allows us to be able to communicate on the native IT networks. So we can now sit on those networks and be able to communicate on the same protocol that they're talking on. So these are the big steps forward that we're seeing within our industry.
Right. So would it be safe to say one of these biggest challenges is you have so many different systems. Mm-hmm. You have so many different approaches to communication, so many different protocols, different ways of also sending information with live data and telegrams and different combinations and structures within these networks, that you have to kind of address one at a time.
Exactly.
Everyone's a bespoke solution almost.
Yeah, and it sounds worse than it is, but after time, they become consistent. So it really is about investment into the old buildings. Many people talk about this, 1% of all buildings are new. So that's one problem, but it's probably not the biggest problem we need to worry about. It's the existing buildings that we need to worry about. So how can we bring them together? And it's good to see every major player going, how can I answer this? How can I solve this for our customer?
So as an industry, we're all pushing in that direction. We see the value of data and everyone's working on different solutions to be able to collect this in an easier and more efficient way.
Exactly. And it's really good to see that we can now bring it all together, let the customer own the data, and let us utilize the data.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us here on Buildings of Tomorrow. Please feel free to comment, like, or share this episode, and also ensure to subscribe to us here on this channel. We'll see you again soon.